What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today's Saturday and I'm up a little bit earlier than normal. I mean, so far I've been sleeping in a lot on Saturdays, but I'm here at Wooden Wave because we are actually doing a pre-ride this morning. The shop has decided to do kind of an epic race this year, a longer distance race than what we've put on in the past. So a group of us is getting together today to actually ride the course and just see how it's going to work for the race. The race is scheduled to happen in September and the course is about 90 miles. It's probably about 50% gravel, 50% single track. It's going to be a brutal day and I'm having a hard time getting my mind wrapped around it, to be honest. And it's mostly just because I know today's going to be a lot of suffering and I suffered a lot in the race last week. If you haven't seen my last video, take a look at it. And I'm just not sure if I'm ready to hurt that bad again this soon. But you know, we're going to try to stay together as a group, so it's not a race pace. So it's just going to be a long day out on the bike, so I don't know. We'll see how bad I actually suffer for this. I'm just going to go ahead and get ready on the bike and switch over to the GoPro. I'm going to have the GoPro with me hopefully all day today and show you guys what this route actually looks like. We rode about 6 miles of trail and then we got on the pavement for maybe a mile, rode a Jeep road for a little bit. That was really rough. And now we're on the true gravel. So probably a little bit of gravel, a little bit of Jeep, a little bit of pavement, all the way to Golden Pond, which is a welcome station. We're gonna have a sag there, then it's gonna be trail. So I'll keep you guys posted on the conditions.
You've been out there in the woods.
Y'all are eating honeysuckles? We've ridden trail, gravel, Jeep trail, gravel, road, gravel, road. It's a little bit of everything right now for this first half. We're about to do our first sag stop, get some water, some snacks. Yeah, so far I'm trying to save the legs for the trail part because we got 40 miles of single track. So I know it's gonna be difficult. Oh, they're little quarters.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Well,
I held the bike down a little bit more. But it's kind of, that was my balance.
yeah. Well, this is fun.
Yeah.
We decided to bail out around 60-ish miles. Basically, a couple of the guys we were with, they were kind of hurting. There was actually a bit of a collision. Gary was standing at the bottom of a gravel descent. We were waiting for everyone to catch up so that nobody got lost. And one of the guys actually coming down the hill hit his brakes and slid and crashed right into Gary. And like it was, I mean, he hit him hard. They both went down. The guy cracked his helmet, probably has a concussion. It was really rough to watch. Like, I felt sick after seeing it, but everybody was okay as far as we know. So, I mean, we carried on after that, but I mean, I just don't know how Gary kept going. He wanted to keep trying to ride the trail, but after a few miles on the trail, we decided to bail. I felt really good, but my stomach was kind of upset today. I started to feel better once we got on the trail, but to be honest, mentally, I just wasn't in it today. I just didn't want to put that long effort on my body and have to take time to recover from that. So we ended up riding pretty close to 5 hours, like 65 miles, almost 300 TSS. So I still got in a really good training ride that I feel like I can recover from, because I don't feel trashed right now. So that's definitely a good thing, but I need to get cleaned up just a little bit. So guys, Surviveware sent me some biodegradable wipes. In one of my videos I mentioned using baby wipes to clean up after a ride. And I've tried some other stuff since that video because I've had a couple of other suggestions. And the cool things about these is that they're 100% biodegradable, obviously super good for the environment, and they're priced pretty well compared to some of the other things that I have tried and seen. So I'm gonna try these to clean up and see how well they do. They're hypoallergenic, they have vitamin, aloe vera, pH balance, unscented, alcohol free, so they got a lot going on for them. So let's try them out. So let's see how big it is. It's definitely, oh yeah, it's bigger than a regular baby wipe. All right, I'm just gonna say that these work really well. I actually really like the size. It makes it really easy to clean my legs. And we didn't get like super muddy today or anything, but I still had quite a bit of dirt and mud on my legs, and it's just coming off real easy to get cleaned up really quick. And that's what I like. I don't want to be sitting here scrubbing my legs forever trying to get clean. One wipe is all it took to get cleaned up, and to me that's super important because I don't want to sit here and just use these over and over and over. I'm going to keep using them, and Surviveware was nice enough to give a discount code if anybody else wants to try these. Like I said, I use these after road rides, mountain bike rides especially, just so that I'm not, you know, completely dirty. It's going to be a 10% discount code, so it's on Amazon and their website. The links will be down in the description below. It's later in the day now, gotten cleaned up, relaxed a bit, ate a little bit of food, and I just kind of want to recap today's events a little bit better than I previously did. So in September, the bike shop is going to be putting on an event called the Bald Eagle Challenge. It is literally about 95 miles of gravel, some paved, and a lot of single track trail. So our goal today was to try to pre-ride the whole thing, which I think is a little bit ambitious, especially with it being May. And mentally, I honestly just wasn't all in today like I normally would be. So at about 60 miles, 62 miles, a couple of the guys were cramping pretty bad. There'd been a pretty crazy wreck, as I mentioned, and it was just, I had no mental motivation to continue riding at that point. So to me, it was okay to bail out. I think my mental block today is just, I had such a tough race in Texas that I'm not ready to push hard mentally just yet. Like, it's kind of like I need to have a couple of good rides, a couple consistent rides before I'm doing something where I'm going that deep in the pain cave. So I'm not really too worried about that. Like, it doesn't concern me. I do have a race in 2 weeks. It's going to be the Mohican race. I'm doing the 100K version, so 62, 65 miles, probably something like that. But anyways, to get back to the Bald Eagle Challenge, if anybody watching these videos that are close, this is going to be in Land Between the Lakes. If you're interested, I'll put a link to the registration down below. This race is new this year. It's going to be in September, and we have a lot of really great gravel roads, a lot of really great trails, and so basically we're piecing a lot of that together and putting a race together. It's going to be super challenging. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up because it does help the channel, and I'm going to see you on the next one.